Welcome back everyone, I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Final Fantasy VI. Alright, so something I got along the way. The Ralphs, those palette swap dogs, you can steal Tiger Masks from them, which give plus 1 stamina, plus 2 speed, plus 5 vigor, and it has really high defense power. As well as some magic defense. It can only be used by Gao and Sabin, so I gave it to Sabin. So let's head on in. This is Vector. I'll go brute, better make tracks. And then there's this guy. It's on the house. Have a snooze? No. If you take his offer, he will, while you're sleeping, steal 1,000 gold from you. So don't bother. It's a tarp. And let's go ahead and talk to these two. Why not? Guess I'll stay here and volunteer to be a soldier. In the army that destroyed our village? What about your promise to begin anew in Miranda? Pledge your allegiance to the Empire? No. What? And then you get attacked. And you just fight guards. They're not too special. Here you can see Locke's boomerang if you... Does same damage in the back row. It's really the only benefit. Right, I'm sure you can do it. Young people, hang in there. And she's now a free heal. So good stuff. Let's go ahead and head to the weapons store, see if it's got anything. Something for Cyan and for freaking Shadow. Yeah, I'll buy the Blossom. I don't remember when I'm gonna get Shadow next though. He'll probably have something better by then. Generally, Celes turn traitor. Why? The other side's sure to lose. Alright, anything new here? No. Okay. Now we just gotta see if there's any more fat loots. Okay, there's that guy behind that box. We'll deal with that in a second. Hey you, you're returners. Oops, forgot about that. So here's some Garms. Actually, I think this is the first time I've ever run into a normal guard going up that way. So some tonic. Apparently these Garms have resistant to physical. Not a big deal though. Get some experience. And you end up having to flee. Danger, danger. Alright, let's try to do this a little bit better. Let's talk to this guy. General Leo refused a magic tech infusion. He's a warrior's warrior. You don't say. Cafe. Zen, Miranda, Albrook, they're all controlled by the Empire. It's all because of the returners. Is it true that they extract magic from monsters inside the facility? You're returners? Not a problem by me. Shall I tell you something neat? Sure. All the soldiers in the Magitech research facility can use magic. That Professor Sid is truly a genius. Here's one for you. That guy Kefka? He was Sid's first experimental magic tech knight. But the process wasn't perfected yet. Something in Kefka's mind snapped that day. Neat. I actually never knew that. I mean, I knew he was nuts, but never knew that part. Anyway. Let's avoid you. And let's just keep heading upwards. Avoiding all the guards. Like this. Anything over here? So you can try to head up here through the Imperial Castle, and what's going to happen is you're going to hide out, avoid this guard. Returner scum. And they will summon the Guardian. Won't let you pass. Which is a giant thing. All it's going to do is sit there. It's not going to do anything. But if you try to do anything, try doing things like steal, blitz, magic does 0 damage, nothing to steal, no use. Oh, apparently stealing triggers it. If you do anything, like I said, if you do fight or if you do steal, it will cause him to counter. He'll say no use, counterattack, and pretty much nearly kill you. Usually he kills you in 1 hit, so I'm a little shocked that he only did 500. So your only option is to either let him kill you, or you can run away. Doing either will send you out here. Oops. So what we're going to do is just go heal up real quick, and then we'll do the right way. Hey, a tent. Those are actually worthwhile stealing. Well, at least that got us back here real quick. Thanks for the heal. Now, let's go ahead and go talk to the old man up there. I'm a returner sympathizer. I've heard of you. While I distract the soldiers, climb onto the steel tower from this box and enter this facility. Are you all ready? Yes. There's no going back from this, I don't think. Look at that dance. I'm gonna be sick. Get out of here. So you hop up here, hop up there. We're gonna toss it all. Hey! And you sneak on by. I think if you go back down, you will go into a random encounter and kind of screw up everything. And then you just have to repeat the process again. I think if you go to the right, it actually will take you out of Vector, so you need to head up this way. And you'll be in the Magic Tech Factory and a random encounter. Same enemies as before. Hopefully I didn't screw up the fire dance. Nope, I didn't. Sorry if you're hearing my MSN going off. So let's keep going. Trying to remember everything about this place. Portal armor and pipsqueaks. Steel. Most of these guys are all resistant to physical, so you really want to hit these things with magic or special attacks. But you know, tools work just as well. So at least gain a level, yay! Which means we gain another magic power. So yeah, she's up to 45 magic power now. With items, of course. I think you need to go through this way. Yes. I'm sure. If you choose the left one, it will take you down those rails there. Get you... should be able to jump on this thing. Guess not. Oh, you can go up this way. So you got these little pipes that are kind of annoying. Go ahead and get some free tents. So who needs magic when you have Blitz and freaking Flash? Mithril Vest, nice. Locke, you're actually doing rather well with this stealing thing. Saving gains level. He doesn't get any stats because I don't have an Esper equipped on. Okay, go that way. What if I go this way? There we go. Go down the rollers. Chest here. Receive the Flame Saber. Flame Saber has plus magic power, plus battle power. It also does fire damage and has a chance of casting fire. So I'm going to equip it. Now you can take the hook. Alright, so that's all done. Now we just need to head down this way. If you want to go back, you can take that little tunnel here and take the elevator up. Next potion? No, I don't see why you would want to do that. Anything here? No, there's nothing here. Proto armor and pipsqueaks again. Just a steel potion. So yeah, the fire swords and stuff will actually make it so you can actually hurt these enemies with physical attacks a little bit better. But we're not going to worry about that. Edgar gain a level. Not a big deal. So we'll take this path here. Get ourselves a Thunderblade. Same stats, just different, I guess. So here, have a Thunderblade. I don't think you can grab any of these hooks. Nope. You can take this chest, though, which has a remedy. As you can see, fire does a lot more damage. Also, the proc is also based off your magic power, so that's why fire did a lot more damage with Celes than it did with Sabin. I don't think there's anything over here. There's not. Let's just take this path here, which will roll us down here, and all the way over here. You can take the roller, I'm pretty sure, and I don't remember what it takes you. I should use Runic. Oh well. We have a lot more HP now, so it's not that big of a deal. Usually when I first get the Espers, I make sure all 4 of my party members learn every spell. But since I only did it with Celes, I'm not as over-leveled. Still doing rather well, though. I should hold this over. Let's go ahead and just keep going this way first and see what's up here. There's apparently a tunnel there. And a bunch of pipsqueaks. Tonics, okay. Just like all the enemies, other enemies, pipsqueaks are just rather resistant to physical. Since you just first got your Espers, they kind of expect you to just spam, like, attack spells. But I'm not. Oh, well that's useless, I shouldn't have gone around that way. There's a hook there. There we go. Dragoon Boots. Dragoon Boots change fight into jump, in which case you will actually jump in. It's essentially just like what Dragoons do in in Final Fantasy IV and so forth. You jump into the air and then eventually you'll land on top of them. Go through here and get this chest. Gold shield. Here you go, Celes. Alright, I'm pretty sure this left path here is where we're supposed to go. Where the rollers are. Can't do anything here. Can I take this route? Yes, I can. Oops. Okay, this is the right route you're supposed to take. I'm all-powerful. Hee hee hee, I'm collecting Espers and I'm extracting magic. And I'll restore the statues. I shall yell my plan into this open air and hope no one hears it. You've been completely drained of your powers. Now you're useless to me. Whee! And you, take a hike. So those are 2 Espers, but we're not going to go there yet. We're going to go this way. Get a tent. What I always wanted. Proto armor, steel, runic, fire dance, flash. We're going to need these potions soon enough, so it's a good thing I'm saving them. Bioblaster. We looted a Bioblaster. We already have one, so it's completely useless. Where's this lead? Oh, apparently you can head down here. In that case, I wonder what would happen if you had approached from the other side. Level. So wait. Ah, so many random encounters. Maybe I should get the espers, just so I can get magic power, magic points. Hey, mithril mail. Another bioblaster. Useless. Alright. I know for certain that okay, let's head up. Trying to remember everything, and I'm failing miserably. Don't worry, I'll progress the plot soon enough. Luckily I can kill these things in 2 hits. This particular group I can kill in 1 hit. There we go. Let's see if we can use this hook. Aw. Got hit with tech laser already. There we go. Thank you. Some more mithril mail. Okay, we can't take this route. Okay, good to know. So, we need to go down the right side, I think. Because there's at least one more chest we need to go and get. And then we can go and jump down to, after the aspers. Hopefully that'll be enough to finish this dungeon. So yeah, you can head down here, take the door here, and run to yet another random encounter. The random encounters aren't bad, especially if you actually spent the time to like teach magic to everybody, because really what you can do is just spellcast your way through all these encounters. In fact, the game expects you to. But I'm not doing that. I'm literally killing everything with Sabin and Edgar without using magic. Helmet. Neat. But you're not gonna get it. Here, Edgar, you can have it. And I just want to head over to this one door here as well. Gold armor. Proto armor. Program 35. I think that does a status effect, but it didn't work. So that's everything here, so we have gold armor now. Which we could equip to her, but that'll lower my magic power. I don't want to do that. So you get it. Let's head back up here. Oh, so you can only go on one, you can only enter from one side. Yay, this is me failing. This is me going completely out of order. I could cut the video and just so you guys don't have to see all these random encounters, but what would the fun in that be? It really feels like I'm going through this game rather quickly, so we'll see how it goes. Mainly because this is a game you don't really need to grind in, which is nice. Though you can, there's certainly benefits of doing so. Yay, Celes gained a level, which just means another magic power. Alright, so what we want to do... Actually, I want to go up here first. Yes, yes, I know, I'm wasting time. There's one more side path I haven't taken. Or a possible side path. It's over here. I'm mainly just worried that I missed something and I can't come back here, because you can't come back here. Pretty sure you can't. So this is a one-time thing. So getting these gold armors right now, even though you can eventually buy them, you'll kind of want to get them now. Nothing there. I can hit it all. Yep. Blizzard. Zephyr Cape. Zephyr Cape is a cape. It's an accessory, and it increases M block and evasion by 10, which is pretty awesome. I can make it so Celes only gets hit 70% of the time, which is pretty neat. And then the Blizzard is just an ice sword, which I'm not gonna... Right now you're equipped with what, the fire sword? Yeah, that's fine. Oh, and Locke can actually equip the Blizzard sword. So here, you can have it, and that means you're gonna be in the front row now. So there you go. Everything. Should be nothing else. Because I can't go further down from where I'm at. Oh, never mind, I can go further down. Whee! What did that do? Whee! Takes me here. Okay, well that's convenient. So let's heal up, heal up. And head on down here. So down here there is someone unconscious. There's that hook there you can actually grab and it'll take you back up. And then there's this guy. Ifrit. Hey Ifrit. Ifrit's healed by fire, obviously. I don't know if this guy has anything to steal. Oh, wow, that did 0. Doesn't have anything. Okay, good to know. That's right, left. Sabin's equipped with a fire claw, so I kind of need to use pummel. There we go. Blaze. Okay, that's gonna hurt. I sense a kindred spirit. Who are you? You have Remu's power? Wait. We're espers. Okay. One moment. Okay, so you saw we were fighting Ifrit, and then all of a sudden Shiva appeared. Now, if you take too long in the fight, well, yeah, if you take too long in the fight, Shiva should appear and she'll start fighting as well. And then after you do enough damage, he'll say the thing like, oh, where'd you get this power, and stuff like this. But we did so much damage that it went pretty quickly. And I think I did 1,000 damage with Ice 1, which is pretty amazing. Well, Remu did entrust them with his power. Gestal has grabbed our friends and is trying to drain them of their power. I too suffered my turn in one of those the glass tubes. They drained our powers, then threw us away. Too. We haven't long to live. We will follow Remu's lead and give to you our power. Our friends are all gone. We haven't much time left. No choice but to entrust you with our essences. Received Magicite, Shiva. Received Magicite, Ifrit. Let's go take a look at these espers. Shiva. No status bonus, but you do get access to Ice 2, Rasp, and Osmos. Osmos is pretty much an MP drain. Rasp is a magic spell that damages MP rather than HP, and then Ice 2 is self-explanatory. Ifrit, you can get plus Strength. Is there actually a stat called Strength? There's not. So I'm not exactly what Strength is. But that's okay. And also Ifrit has access to Drain, which you need 100 MP, magic points to actually learn. That's okay. So for right now, how close are you to a level? You got a bit. So here, you can have Ifrit for now. And then we're gonna go ahead and run into these guys. Flans. These things are kind of interesting. If you don't kill them all, they can summon each other. But they're vulnerable to fire. Don't want to go there. Trappers. Don't know anything about these guys. Oh, they know level 5 Doom. Level 5 Doom will hit anyone that's whose level is divisible by 5. And it's an instant death. So unless you have like instant death immunity or something, you're gonna be kind of screwed. Program 18 apparently puts Reflect on you, which doesn't really do anything unless you're trying to heal each other with actual spells. And that's about it. Gain level, yay. Let's go for this other one then. Yep, that's what I thought. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just be like, heal everyone. Then use a sleeping bag on Celes. It's pretty nifty just using one spellcaster, because then I don't have to ever worry about using actual tents. I can just use a sleeping bag, or don't have to worry about tinctures or anything like that either. Up the stairs we go, up the stairs we go. Hey, a general. Soul tonic. God, I didn't even get up the stairs and I was already in another encounter. Good steal. Luckily no one's divisible by 5, or else this could be annoying. I actually had that problem in like Final Fantasy VII, where I think it had level 4 Doom or something like that, and just all my characters were divisible by 4, so they just all died instantly. Magic Research Facility. Just a long path over here. There might be a hidden chest somewhere, but I'm not going to even care at this point. Locke, you're failing me again. And here we are. Boss time. Number 24. See if we can steal from him. Rune Edge, neat. Chainsaw time. Let's show off Scan. We haven't done that in ever. Level 24. That much HP. No weaknesses. Case, I'll just do bolt 2. Yeah, that misses because you can't use that on bosses. Oh, and confusion. That's not good. But we already killed him. 1600 damage with bolt 2. Neat. So like 3 of those could kill this boss. 4 magic points. Got a blizzard. So look, there's a bunch of these tubes, got some espers in them, and then there's a switch. You want to help me, but I haven't long to live. Just as Ifrit did before me, I'll give you my power. What are you doing there? What is this? So, Esper magical power can only truly be transferred when one of them passes away. Receive Magicite. Magicite is actually an item that can, when used, it acts as a random summon. It'll just randomly summon a random Esper during combat. We also got 6 different Espers, but they don't list them here. Professor Sid, General Celes, and who might these dubious characters be? Your troops? No, you see, can it be true that you came here as a spy seeking to cause an uprising? Celes. So that's it. Magicite. Sid, you miserable blockhead. Now. General Celes. The game's over. Bring me those Magicite shards. Celes, you deceived me. Of course not. Have a little faith. Gihi, she has tricked you all. Celes, that's so you. Luck, please believe me. Of course Locke doesn't believe anyone, because he sucks. Now! Exterminate all of them. That was probably not good. Locke, let me protect you for once. Maybe now. Now you'll believe me. Celes, what are you doing? Stop it. Off you go. Celes. Oh ho, what happened? This is a disaster. Your fighting has caused the capitals to rupture. Their contents are spilling out. Hey, it wasn't our fighting. They started it. Quick, over here. Alright. Just gonna go ahead and quickly review what we just got. We got a bunch of espers. We got Unicorn, cast well, actually, Ifrit and Shiva, their summons are self-explanatory. Ifrit does fire damage, Shiva does ice damage. Unicorn casts Remedy on the party. Unicorn has a bunch of support spells, mainly. Including, pretty much the only ones to note is Dispel. There's also Safe and Shell, but those aren't really that useful. Oh, actually Remedy's pretty useful. That cures all status ailments. You got Madwin, who does a non-elemental attack. He knows all the level 2 elemental spells. It also increases magic power by 1. Shout, which petrifies all enemies, though it usually misses. You can get extra HP, you can learn Doom, Break, and Bio. Learning Doom from him is probably one of the first things you want to learn, with whatever spellcasters you want. I'll explain that later. Phantom makes the party invisible. You can learn Berserk, Vanish, and Demi. Vanish can be pretty good too. You can also increase your MP. Carbuncle, cast Reflect on the entire party. You can learn Reflect, a lot of support spells. Nothing really particular. Maybe Haste if you really care for it. Bismarck, +2 strength is pretty awesome. Bismarck also does water elemental attack. He's also the only person right now that can teach you life. And if you don't know the first level spells, you can learn it within 5 points. Alright, I'm not going to equip any of them because I'm like that. Off we go. Kefka has used me. Used the Empire. What have I done? The life energy of those espers. What, you didn't think it was bad? You've helped me come to a decision. I'm going to talk to the Emperor and have this stupid war stopped. Yeah, I'm sure that's going to work. So, if you want to, you can use the save point. Yeah, let's go ahead and use it. Also, do I get my stuff? Yes, I do. Here, gold shield. That's really... Oh, actually, I can use relics, I guess, but there's not any that are worth the trouble. I think the hyper wrist I have equipped is why I'm doing so much damage, like with everything, because I've never done so much damage this early in the game. Celes, I have known her since she was a baby. I raised her as if she was my own daughter, but she was forced to become a magic tech knight and has done some awful things. If I could only talk to her, I'd apologize for the way her life has turned out. Well, she got to go to the opera. No, it's Kefka. Go. Time for some more Mode 7, or whatever it's called. I can't control this, there's no directions, it's just something to look at between encounters. And you're just gonna hit a bunch of random encounters. Most of them are very easy to kill. We're not gonna get any magic points because I don't have espers equipped, but I'll fix that soon enough. I think these things are vulnerable to fire. We'll find out. Yes, they are. I can't even steal because I can't kill him fast. Oh wow, I missed. Bolt Edge. That's the throne item you can use with Shadow. Neato. Will I ever use it? Probably not. Hey, a shuriken. That's worth a whopping 50 gold. I don't really like this part, simply because it's not as good as the water or the raft part. At least the raft and the underwater part have, like, you know, moments where you can break it up a little bit, but this is just straight up, just non-stop going down a roller coaster. That essentially looks the same. And then you fight a boss. This boss is number 128, has a left blade and a right blade, and the arms regenerate. You can break the arms, but they do regenerate. So I'm just going to focus on the enemy. Yep, there goes one. Couldn't steal. Come on, Slock. I'm probably going to kill this boss in like 30 seconds. Net. Oh, that's stop. That sucks. Stop does exactly what you think it does. Your action bar completely stops and you can't do any actions. Red Feast. And, okay, that right arm just regenerated. Shim Sham. Okay, come on, Locke. Here. I'll even buy you some time. I can't really buy much time, though. Now, once that stop wears off, come on, Locke. Freaking Thief Glove improving. Nope, here comes Fire Dance. Okay, there goes that arm. Now he's attacking him multiple times. I can't steal from this boss. Why can't I steal from him? And there goes the boss because of counterattack. Locke, you are useless. I hate you. I hate you so much. Couldn't even do his one job. What's worse is now I'm very low on HP. The roller coaster's done with. Okay, good, I can hit a save point. Let's go ahead and use a tent. And we're not out of the woods yet, so let's get this over with. This is gonna be a long video if you hadn't guessed. There we go, everyone's healed up. Gotta head down this way. Oh, apparently you can't get into random encounters here. I did not know that. Locke. I hate you so much. Why can't you do your one job? Your one job. Oh, apparently this thing can resummon things. And Locke can't steal anything still. Gained a level. Yeah, got the sneaker ring. Whatever, just head down this way. And I targeted the wrong thing. Wonderful. Chainsaw. let's get out of here. There we go. Hey, Setzer. I was starting to worry. What's up with Celes? I abandoned her. Again. We'll talk later. Let's get out of here. Crud, what a mess. I don't think so. You won't get away. I don't really understand the purpose of this room. It has like a chair in the middle. You can think it's a throne room, but it's not. Because I think there's a different room that acts as a throne room. And what's the point of having just these random 2 cranes? Whose only purpose could only be to capture an airship that happens to pass directly over a spot. Anywho, let's not overstay our visit. We are out of here on the double. Okay. Just wondering how that was supposed to be. Right, speaking of which, maybe we should be leaving. Maybe yesterday. Something horrible's coming. Whoa, what in the... Cranes! And we start on a pincer attack. I think one's vulnerable to a certain element and the other gets healed by a certain element. But I don't know. And I just used the wrong thing. And this is Setzer. He can do slots. But it sucks. Because it's unreliable. So if you screw up, you get Lagamorth, which is just a really weak heal. So what you generally want to do is just spam stuff with Lagamorth, or sorry, with slots. A lot of times, I've actually not seen all the abilities you can do with slot, because it's really impossible to do. So you know what, you'll just be our little healer. Come on, Chainsaw, don't do that. It can do okay damage, though, if you succeed, but it really depends on what moves. Let's go and heal you. Oh, come on, Edgar. Don't be like Locke. Okay, the right one gets... Oh, that's right. Hey, actually got the chocobo. The crane shook the deck. Magnitude 8. That hurt. So yeah, if you use the spell that they are healed by, they will increase their heat level or something, which will actually increase their damage or something or other. It has weird stuff, but it doesn't matter, we won. And Chocobop is just attacks with Chocobos. It's non-elemental damage. And I'm worried about Terra. Let's return to Zozo. Terra? Who's that? I'll explain on the way about Terra, Espers, the Returners. Aren't you guys supposed to be guarding Narsh? We're all here. Terra. Magicite? Father? I remember it all. I was raised in the Esper's world. The Esper world. Hey, Esper shoes. How convenient. Emergency, something's coming through the gate. Listen well and think clearly. This is Madwin, by the way. What will you do? Return together? Leave her here. Return together. She's pretty weak. Better let her rest for a moment. Did I awaken you? I so ignored that advice. You're an Esper. What's that pendant for? It's yours now. It helps protect the Esper world. Esper world? Boy, did I take the low road or what? The Esper folk are pretty upset, you being a human and all, and somehow getting past a gate that has skulls on it. You're the one who saved me. I am Madwin. I tired living in the human world. That world is filled with desire, greed, and loathing. It's highly infectious. Are humans and Espers truly so different? So, I'm an example of the evil in this world, huh? No, I mean, I'll return to my world tomorrow. You'll need a guide. Everything alright? What? The human's gone. If this generation of humans knew about our abilities and decided they wanted to utilize our powers, it would be a total disaster. The human girl made it all the way to the gate. What's wrong, Madwin? If you don't want to return to your world, you may stay here. But humans and Espers can never coexist. How do we know for sure unless we observe for ourselves? How do we know? Unless we... observe for ourselves. We've given her a name. What? It's Terra. Not bad, huh? In all caps? 2 years later. Humans, the nexus between our worlds has opened again. The wind is so odd, just like 2 years ago. But something's different now. The troops have come seeking our magical power. Blast it, they've made it as far as the Elder's house. You might not want to stand there and let Sylph get punched like that. Oh well. Aha, we have finally found it. Those ancient writings told us of this world and described the awesome magical properties of these beasts. Grab them. Riches to any man who captures an Esper. Go. Terra's alright. We have no choice. We must do what we've been avoiding. You mean the magic barrier? Here's the plan. We'll cause a tempest that'll sweep all the nasty creatures out of our realm. Then we'll seal the gate. I am the last of our kind able to cast this magical seal. But in your state, you might just pass away, but at least we will finally be safe. Madonna. I, for one, will not miss the other side. Let's do it. We have no other choice. This is all because of that human girl. Nonsense. I'm sure she helped the others find us. Get a grip on yourself. No, she's one of them. Soon she'll be wearing our hide. You know, it's been 2 years, and she hasn't left the place. Erg. So, let's go over here. You can actually enter some of these caves and like talk to the other Espers, like during this little process, but it ain't worth the trouble. Where are you going? To go. What the? To go. Madonna's getting drawn into the next world. Impossible, it's too late. I've already begun casting the barrier. There's no turning back. That fool. Look what popped out. Shriek! Just when we were in reach of a veritable bonanza. I don't really like this doll. He's even worse than Kafka. Madwin, I'm not their friend. I understand that. I thank you. Can you make it back here? Sure. Terra! Madonna! A human girl? Who is she? Please, take care of my baby. Your girl? Then she's half human and half... How absolutely fascinating. Wahaha, she will help us realize our dream faster than we ever imagined. No, quiet, my dear. Madron, you might want to get back up. We will own this world, ha ha ha. That was my father. I'm the product of an Esper and a human. That's where I got my powers. Now I understand. I finally feel I can begin to control this power of mine. So Gustav must have known the secret of the Esper's power back then. And those Espers at the facility were grabbed during that expedition. That means Celes' power came at the expense of an Esper. They can't get away with this. We have to strike back. What's happening in Narsh? Maybe we should head back that way. The airship's ready. Come on. By all means, take a turn at the wheel. Operating instructions, blah 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 blah. It flies very similar to a chocobo, but you have altitude this time. Though altitude doesn't really mean much in this, because there's no point in going flying high or low. Sure. Shall I teach you a technique too? Press the start button to view the world map. Hold the Y button and use the control pad to move in all directions. Okay, and it just high-speed turns in. Other junk. So, right now, everyone's now in the airship. Or should be, anyway. Now, I'm not going to head to Narsh yet. I'm alright. I'm sure peace is within our grasp. Change party members? Yes. We want Terra, Locke, Edgar, and Sable. You should have the Bard's hat. And you can have the Flame Saber. Now, something to note about Terra now is she has the ability called Morph, which essentially doubles all her stats while she's morphed. The thing is, Morph is very odd. It's something that charges up, but you don't actually see it like a bar or anything. It'll eventually just activate. It will eventually be non-gray, and you can activate it. But how long you leave it charging determines how long you can stay morphed. So when you first get it and you first can activate it, it's going to last for like 1 second. So you might as well wait. It's essentially an ability that you'll never use because you don't really need it. But that's okay. Anyway, since we have our spellcaster, let's go ahead and equip her some stuff. She's also apparently level 20 now, which is a little annoying because I didn't want her to be level 20. Oh well. We'll give her We'll start with Madwin, because Madwin will give, you'll learn Bolt 2 faster, which will be fine for me. So we'll get Madwin. They'll also get +1 magic. Actually, no, wait. I remember what I was going to do. Remember what I said? You want to learn Doom as soon as possible. So that's going to be the deal. So now I can fly. Be like, wee! We can go anywhere we want now. So the place where I'm going to be going to for some grinding is going to be this place, but I can't really do this place until I get Doom. So I'm just going to be hanging out outside of Narsh and getting some power points and stuff like that, or magic points, sorry. I've been playing a lot of Genius and Sephiroth, so I keep saying power points. But yeah, I'm going to be working on getting Terra all over spells, which shouldn't take long once I get Doom. Once I get Doom, it's going to be easy, and I'll even show how I do it in the future. But for now, that's enough for now. I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this was Final Fantasy VI. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.